Hey guys, it's me, RSP Studios, and this video is gonna be something different. Here I'm gonna be showing Google Trends. I got this idea a while ago from another video I watched, but here it goes. So this is the first one. This is the first trend, the Google Trends I'm comparing. Basically, Google Trends is a website by Google which shows what people search about, and you just have to put keywords and you figure it out. So I'm putting states of the US that are close to bigger and more populous states. For New Jersey, it's close to New York. Nevada is close to California. Louisiana is close to Texas. And Minnesota is close to Illinois. So, anyways, let's see. So the analytics are pretty weird because New Jersey and Minnesota are almost searched the same, and then Louisiana and Nevada. Oh no, it's a completely divided United States with mostly the West Coast, the West and the West Coast searching for Nevada, the East Coast and East searching for New Jersey, the North, and some of the some of the states in the middle of the US searching for Minnesota, and the South or some part of the South searching for Louisiana. Now let's do one more. Let's see what. Let's do it in worldwide. And wow, I was totally not expecting this. Apparently, Nigeria, India, Australia, and Canada, and the UK are all searching New Jersey more than any of them. Mexico, Brazil, Spain, France, Germany, and Italy are all searching for Nevada. Louisiana is being searched by only Louisiana is being searched the most by only Sweden, and the US is also the only one searching for Minnesota. Oh. Okay, so now let's do another one. Now let's compare social media. So I don't know if YouTube is really a social media, but I'll think of it as social media. What's this? Oh, that's weird. Hmm. I don't like TikTok, so I'm just putting it there. I don't like it. So yeah, let's see now. Okay, so these are some pretty confusing results. Basically, the whole world except Japan is for Twitter, and Japan is the only. Sorry, not only Japan. I mean, there are a few nations like Japan, Taiwan, and the Philippine Islands. All of these countries are supporting YouTube, while almost all the other nations are supporting Facebook for some reason. Let's remove these two guys. Let's see what really comes up in the end. That's okay. Yeah. Now it's confusing. So the world is still divided between Instagram and Twitter. So let's remove the bigger one. Let's remove Twitter. And only put it between Instagram and TikTok. And still, TikTok has got no countries, at least in this. Okay. Now let's do some superheroes. The classic rivalry of technology. Batman versus Super. No, not, yeah, versus Superman. So Batman wins in almost all the countries shown on this map in red, except Nigeria, Indonesia, and Vietnam. Apparently, only these three countries are the ones that are supporting Bat Superman. Yes. Now let's do the next. Let's just add some more. Some Marvel heroes this time. Captain America. One thing. Let's just do one thing. Let me just remove Superman back. Now it'll be Iron Man versus Captain America. And it's heavily dominated by Iron Man. Okay. Let's get a few more. Yeah, now it's a little bit done properly, but still Captain America isn't getting any influence in this map at least. Let's just see interest for Captain America. Apparently the Philippines have the most interest for Captain America at 24%. Now let's remove Iron Man and see what actually comes. It's Captain America, Thor, and Hulk. Still, Captain America is low, apparently. So now we'll remove. Yeah, these are both equal. Yeah, they're equal. So I don't know who to remove. I think I'll remove Hulk. And still nobody is there for Captain America. It's weird. Anyways, now let's go for another superhero rivalry. Batman versus Iron Man. Batman wins with no support for Iron Man. Let's just check the interest. Apparently, Thailand has the most interest for Iron Man, and Turkey has the most for Batman. Okay, now let's do empires. Empires in the past. We'll go with the most common ones first. British Empire, then the French Empire, one second, I don't think it's going to work out. Yeah, I'll just put these topics. This might work out. And one second, I'm not sure of spelling Portuguese right, but give me a sec. Yeah. The German Empire was short lived, but I think we can still put it here. And The results are as I expected. Everyone chose the British Empire. It's obvious because they had 25% of the world. But what's weird to be here is that, let's just look carefully. Apparently, Poland is least, what do you call it? Has the highest interest for the German Empire. That's what I find really surprising here. Brazil, also, which is a Portuguese colony, has most interest for the British Empire. And only France and Vietnam have support for the French Empire, which comes as no shocker. I'm very surprised that none of Africa has gotten into this. Okay, now we'll remove the two biggest ones, the British Empire. One minute, what's that? The German Empire is still high, so I'll remove the German Empire. Now the French, Portuguese, and Spanish empires. And again, France apparently rules supreme. But I'm happy to see this now that the former Spanish colonies are showing interest for Spain. Brazil is showing interest for Portugal. And Angola is apparently they're putting 100% for Portugal. And what's that? Give me a second, I can see. Moldova is apparently 100% for Portugal as well. Now let's remove the French colonial empire. Now it's only between the Portuguese Empire and the Spanish Empire. And it's a very weird map now. Because most of the Americas except Brazil are in favor of the Spanish Empire. A lot of Europe is also supporting. Europe is basically divided in this case. Over here. Vietnam is supporting the Spanish Empire. So yeah. Let's do one more. World War One and World War Two. Let's see what people search for more. People search for World War Two more. And that's practically the whole map all in favor of red. Let's have one more. World War Three. I really hope this does not happen though. World War Three basically gets very little interest shown. Now let's change. Let's do it in specific countries. I'll just check the United States. And then I'll do some parts of the United States. Here basically the whole country is basically dominated by World War II. Now let's do some leaders. The last three US leaders that have been there. And here too, Trump is for some reason ruling supreme. I don't understand this why is Trump ruling supreme, but I guess so. Now let's move Donald Trump. Let's see. Between Barack Obama and Joe Biden. And Barack Obama is in the top. Just thinking what else I should just try and search. in this map. Let's do it in India now. India is also very divided because Barack Obama is practically getting almost a whole country, and Joe Biden is in few specific states. Let me do some Indian politicians. Let's just see, this is pretty interesting, but and as I least expected. Expected. Let's do another one. To any of my viewers who don't know any of these politicians, they're basically Indian politicians who are working in opposite parties. Reference for Narendra Modi. Let's do this in worldwide. I don't know how many countries will even care about this, but I will just see. And it seems to be a lot of countries. They're all searching for Narendra Modi. Don't think any of these should work. I think I'll put some former and present day prime ministers. And now the whole UK is searching for Boris Johnson. Let's do this in the whole worldwide now. And the world is looking for Boris Johnson. Now let's put some very famous world leaders. I think. Basically, I mean some of the countries that are the leaders of some countries that are constitutional monarchies and actual absolute monarchies. Or not. I'm a little confused. I think I'll just do regular world leaders mix. Very surprised to see this. Okay. Now automatically I don't see any country, any of the leaders ruling supreme, and they're leading in their own area. Like basically, Queen Elizabeth is famous in Canada and the UK, obviously, along with Australia. But I'm very surprised to see Malaysia also, because Malaysia was a former British colony. But I'm very surprised to see Saudi Arabia. Then India obviously will be searching more for Narendra Modi. And Pakistan also. I don't really know why Pakistan will be doing it, but I guess there must be some reason. Then Vladimir Putin, for some reason, Russia is not searching for Vladimir Putin. But other countries like Indonesia and Japan. Then along with France, Germany, and Italy. The United States is obviously searching for Joe Biden. For some reason, Brazil is also searching for Joe Biden. But let's put a few more leaders to the test. Let's put these two leaders against each other. And apparently people are searching more for Putin, which is let's put them up against the Russo-Ukrainian war. It's only India searching for the Russo-Ukrainian war. Let's put a few more wars in it, and then let's see. These are civil wars, but I think we can just try. And the world is divided between the Syrian civil war and the Russo-Ukrainian war. Now let's remove the more popular one, which I think is the Syrian civil war. So let's just remove the Syrian civil war. And it's either the Yemeni civil war or the Russo-Ukrainian war. And these are some weird turn of events. Most of the world is still in favor of the Russo-Ukrainian war or searching the Russo-Ukrainian war, except France, Indonesia, and Saudi Arabia. Let's do past preventing changes. Yeah, I knew this would happen. So, let's look at some events that happened in the past. 9/11 versus 26. What? Give me a second. 26/11 is the most searched. Sorry, 9/11 is the most searched. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you want me to make another one, then please let me know in the comments. And also, if you want me to put any specific countries now, then please let me know. I will work by that next time I make a video. So I guess this is the end. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you stuck here till the end. Bye.